Lizette, thank you. Now to the sentencing trial of the Parkland shooter. Today's testimony begins a second full week of the trial. CBS 4's Nicole Lauren joins us live. And Nicole, today we heard from the Uber driver who picked him up and brought him to campus.
Yeah, that's correct, Maribel. We did hear from Laura Zucchini, the Uber driver who picked up Cruz around 2:06 that afternoon, bringing him to campus. Now, when he entered the car, he was carrying a case that held the rifle that he would use to carry out this massacre, killing 17, injuring 17 others. Now, he told that Uber driver that he was going to a music class.
He had a big, well, right now I know it's a backpack, but for me in that time it was a case, a guitar case.
And now we know that case was not a guitar case, but rather the bag that held that AR-15 that he used to carry out this massacre. It was shown to a sergeant with the Broward County Sheriff's Office who testified this morning. She was one of the crime scene investigators who photographed it after the massacre. She focused on collecting her evidence and photographing the third level of the 1200 building, as well as the stairwell. And we also heard from another BSO crime scene investigator who focused on the second level of that building. That witness was Miguel Suarez. Now, the first witness we heard from to take the stand this morning was a former MSD student, Justin Colton. He was shot in his fourth period English class in the arm and back. He's still recovering from those wounds.
Just sitting there writing an essay, and then heard loud sounds like the gunshots, and then everyone began to run in the classroom. I had ran towards the back, towards the teacher's desk, and I was on the ground.
Now, the defense did ask the Uber driver, Zucchini, if Cruz appeared nervous, and she did say yes. Now, on top of that, just moments ago, the AR-15 that Cruz used to carry out this massacre was just held up in the courtroom to that sergeant with the Broward County Sheriff's Office, as well as more evidence, including some earphones that Cruz wore the day of the massacre to muffle the gunfire, which is typically used at gun ranges. You can look for my colleague Joe Murray's live report coming up this evening starting at 5 o'clock. We're live inside the Broward County Courthouse. Nicole Lauren, CBS 4 News.
Nicole, thank you. And CBS News Miami is streaming the proceedings unedited, gavel to gavel, all week. You can watch on CBS News Miami on Pluto TV, CBSMiami.com, and the CBS News app.